Welcome in, my dear one. Mia here. I'm so excited to do this reading with you. How are they currently feeling about you? We're going to dive into all of the energy here. So how are they currently feeling about you? What is in their energy? What is in your energy? Are there any blocks here? Is there any potential for this? What's going on? We're going to get all the details. Now, I'd like you to release and relax and dip into your most authentic self as I start to pull these 4 cards and as you start to feel drawn to one of these 4 cards. It is our mission here at Spiritual Society to make amazing spiritual content like tarot readings to help you live your most aligned life. Go ahead and just let the chaos of the day and the week go. Start to notice if you feel pulled to any of these crystals, any of these cards. Let your intuition kick in. We have card 1, card 2, card 3, and card 4. Take a breath. And as you exhale, I want you to choose a card right now. Land and arrived. Let's get going. So how are they currently thinking and feeling about you? Open yourself up to this person. And let's go ahead and take a look at our anger card first. So the first card that we pulled for you is the Magician, which is a master manifestor card. This is a very powerful, very driven card in the major arcana. This is a card of bringing it all together, using every tool that you have to manifest what you desire, taking action towards what you want. This person is actively trying to make this move forward. They want to manifest and create something with you, and they are using every tool in their arsenal to make that happen. I love this. This shows me a very clear picture of the energy that is coming from this person. It's very potent. It's very powerful. It's very big. It's lovely. This person who is really working towards taking action for you, wanting you, desiring you. Okay, I want to see what else this person is thinking and feeling about you. I feel some yummy golden energy. I would be curious. Let me know if you are feeling some like a specific color energy around you right now. If there's something that's bubbling up for you. Let's see what we have. We have the Moon. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Judgment card. Yes. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Clear answers coming through. So I'm seeing a lot of interesting things. This person has this powerful energy that is trying to manifest something with you, trying to move things forward with you, take action with you. However, they do have secrets. They have things that they aren't sharing with you. They have things that are hidden underneath, things that are going unsaid, things that haven't been brought out into the light yet. So there is this underlying current of secrecy. They're not telling you where they're going with this. They have this drive to do it, but they're not being forthcoming with you about exactly what it is that they want with you. They probably haven't maybe broached the bigger things that they're thinking of with you, the things that they're really trying to take action on with you. They're really keeping some things in the shadow world. Now, we also have the Ace of Swords. So I'm feeling like this person had a recent epiphany, that they had a recent moment of clarity, of truth, of understanding that feels royal, that feels strong, that feels clear, crisp. They know what they want. They know where they're going. They had a realization and a breakthrough about you, about what it is they desire with you, about what it is they want with you, about who you could be for them, how you could end up in their life. They're really finding this enlightenment around you. Now we have the Judgment card as well. So I do think that a little bit of this person is still like figuring out all the steps and making judgments and figuring out what exactly to do, how exactly to do it, how they're going to take their next course of action. There are a lot of things that are sort of at their disposal. They have a lot of tools. They have a lot of things they want to do, but they're sort of picking and choosing and sort of still making decisions about things. The formula and the plan has not completely been set yet. They aren't just following the progress of what they think they want to be doing. They're still figuring it out and making those decisions. Okay, now we head over here to the right side and we're seeing some more clarity here. this person has such strong energy, such a powerful, potent energy, and I feel this energy when it's coming to you. Now, the interesting thing is that underlying all of that power and all of that, they have their humanness. They have this humanness that is, it has weakness to it. That we have the Four of Cups and we have the Five of Pentacles, and both of these cards, they're a little tricky. With the Four of Cups, it is a withholding card. It is a kind of a saying no card. Those feelings and emotions coming in on offer. And there is this part of them that is saying, no, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to process this. So you might get some feelings of that hot and cold energy. Yes, all things point to go. Let's go. All green flags. And then these little red flags pop up for them, and they sort of hold back and get into this space where, first of all, there's a part of them that is reluctant. There's a part of them and it's underneath. So I do think this is an underlying energy. This wouldn't be the major energy that you'd be feeling off of them. I think you would be feeling the current of this power, even though it's still hidden from you quite a bit. But underneath, you might get some resistance, like everything is go, and you're like, yes, everything is go, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, but okay, I was reading that wrong, I guess. But it's just their energy. You're not reading it wrong. You're getting mixed things from their energy. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is a sort of desperate, hungry card. So I also feel that there's a part of them, and this is immediately what I thought of when I turned this over, was that there's a part of them that feels like it can't happen. That maybe it can't happen. Maybe they're going to be hungry their whole life. Maybe they're going to be desperate and cold their whole life. Maybe what they really want, if to move things forward here, the heat of this potential and this powerful energy, maybe that is cold. Maybe it can't happen. Maybe it can't move forward. Maybe this can't be what they want. So there is this, this sort of juxtaposing energy going back and forth within them of figuring out what is possible, what is not possible. Now we also have the Three of Pentacles here, which I love because this is much more grounded. This feels like a departure from reality in a lot of ways, that, there's like some subconscious beliefs going on in here. There's some things that are a shadow work stuff going on in here. And this feels like, okay, you know what? I am just going to figure out the steps. I'm going to figure out what is the best possible way to move forward. I'm going to construct this plan, and I'm going to move forward on this plan using this heated energy that I have, this burning hot energy of creation. So this feels, very reasonable, a very practical part of their brain sort of coming in there for that. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some more cards. So I want to stay in their energy. Let's stay in their energy for just a little bit and just pull a couple more cards. I'm going to see what the cards say they want to, how many we're going to see what's left to pull, but I feel like there's still something left to pull here for this person and what they're feeling and thinking towards you. So there is something coming up. And yeah. And I tell you that I close my eyes while I do this most of the time. So if I do something weird with my hands or I take it out of frame, I apologize. Yeah. Okay. So we're just pulling 3 more cards for them, and then we're going to, oh, hi. All right. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. I love these. Oh, I love these. So we do have this gorgeous juxtaposing energy, and we get a little worried when we get over here because we know this can get into blocks. We know that this can get into space that, those subconscious things, the shadow work, the feeling of doubt, of coldness, and it's not that that's coming off of you. They haven't really opened up the full truth to you, even for you to be the deciding factor here on them feeling like maybe it's not possible. So we do get a little worried over here, but the overriding energy of this person, their thoughts and their feelings, it does feel like there is action to be taken. Certainly with the Magician as well, but it also feels like there's really some strong feelings coming in here, that this is powerful enough to override a lot of that undercurrent, I think. So it does feel like there's some real potential here for this person if you're interested in that. So first of all, we have the Hierophant. And I love pulling the Hierophant right after the Three of Pentacles because this practical solution building, this practical architectural building towards what they want with you, that follow through, that doing, that feels so good coming with the Hierophant, which is this, can be this very studious card. And the way I'm feeling this right now, because it can get into social norms, it can get into, seeking out guidance, seeking out a guru of sorts, or a religious leader, or, an enlightened one. But this feels like a sort of studious feeling of figuring out the things. Really, it's very masculine energy, that sort of breaking down the structure and like, let's figure out the practical steps that I need to take to make this happen, to move this forward. And part of that is getting into this sort of studious space. And it's possible this person is just very smart and very studious in general, and that's how they handle anything they want to accomplish in their life. They really go about it in a very practical, break it down by its components, study it and figure it out kind of way, solution building way, which I like. I like that a lot. Now, we also have the Page of Wands, and that makes me feel like this person is about to deliver a message. So I feel like they're probably delivering messages energetically a lot. And you are probably feeling that in their body language, in their physicality, the way that their energy feels around you, the way that their energy feels when you're not around you. You probably get little hits where you're thinking about them because they're thinking about you. And I feel like a message is about to come through from this person. So they are really getting to a place where they can act on moving this forward. So even if you're already with this person, this is about moving this to a new space. And if you are not with this person, then this is about moving this to a new space, taking this to a place where things are moving forward. This really is about building something bigger. And when I say bigger, I mean bigger. This person has some real undercurrent of feeling that even though there is a subconscious part of them that's very resistant to the emotions and the feelings that they're having and that they're getting, even just thinking of this creation with you, there is also a part of them that wants the abundance of this. They want that feeling. They want the togetherness. They see and feel the potential of everything that you can be. And this is a card of completion. And I do believe that this energy is stronger than this subconscious energy. It doesn't mean it's going to go away. That does mean that you might still feel that, which is, unfortunate, but we're human beings. And it's good to know that that's under there. But I feel like this is a really strong, potent, and powerful energy, which makes sense because you really need something that strong and that brilliant to come in when we're talking about this powerful magician energy. That's over here to create such a combustible, powerful magician energy. Now, I would like to move into your energy before we move into the potential of what this could be. So I do, of course, want to look at that because I'm very curious. But I want to take a look at your energy, just anything we need to know about your heart space, anything we need to know about what's going on with you. If you know my lovely pink deck, she is sassy and she likes to, she'll just fling things places, and but she follows no rules. She follows no rules, which I love about her, and I feel like that is the spirit of tapping into this wild energy within you as well. Okay. So let's start with these three cards, just what I need to know about you. The first card we pulled for you is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Then we pulled the Three of Swords, and then we pulled the Chariot reversed. So interesting. Well, this is really not what I was expecting. I was not feeling this energy off of you. And this feels like oof. Like, hey, you doing okay? Here in your energy, right away, we're getting the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Chariot reversed. So I feel like something is really shocked to a stop with you. There's some part of your energetic flow that's really stalled out, stopped, come to a halt, that you have powerful, powerful, powerful energy within you. You have this showing up energy, this really following through energy for yourself. You have this action-oriented, heated energy. You have powerful energy. But something here has stopped. Something here has come to a sticky conclusion and it's not a conclusion, it's not over. This isn't the end of that. But you might not be following through on things for yourself, the things that you want to do and to be for yourself. That energy might really be stuck, and you might be stalled out trying to show up, trying to be the person you want to be, trying to fulfill your responsibilities, your obligations, the things that you want to be doing, which is a normal thing for you. You normally do follow through on that stuff. And that momentum that you have in your heart life, in really the fire in your life, in all of your life, it feels like it's come to a halt. And that is a powerful movement that you're normally on. You have this intense trajectory of moving forward. And it feels like something's really stalled you out. And my guess would be it would be some incredible heart pain, that there is some kind of incredible heart hurt going on. We have the Three of Swords here. This could get into duplicity things where there's like a third party involved somewhere. But it really just feels like your heart's been sliced. Your heart's been sliced open. It leaves you feeling just really wounded. And this is such powerful energy. And the response that you've had to this hasn't been to like bust forward or to, but to bring everything to a stop. It's been that freeze. They say it's, freeze or flight that comes up when you're in those situations. And this feels like a freeze, and where you've just stalled out, you've just stopped. Fight is the first one I was looking for in my mind. Fight, freeze, or flight. So take a breath for yourself. Take a breath for your dear self. Give yourself a real pat on the back. You are showing up for yourself. You're doing what you need to do by stopping. Something in your world told you needed to just, hey, I just needed to take care of home. And I'm hearing sirens outside. I don't know if you'll hear those or not. But outside sounds amplifying that message. Take care of this house. Do what you need to do. Rest, recover, rejuvenate. Take care of this house. Protect this house. It is okay that you bring things to a halt. It is okay that you are not following through on things in your same habitual way, because something has changed. Something is not habitual. Something is different. And that is okay to recognize that and give that the time and space that needs. So I take a breath for you. I feel a breath that you're taking for yourself. I need to know a little bit more about you. What is going on with you, my dear? Okay, so I'm going to pop back over to our beautiful pink deck. Let's see what else we have in your energy. What else is going on in your energy? I want to know a little bit more. Really, honest, I think I need to ask about action for you. What is the action you're supposed to be taking for yourself? What is the action you're supposed to be taking for yourself? What is the thing that you need to be doing for yourself in this time? Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, yep. These came out feeling very, very strong. So I think we have some strong answers here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, yes. We have the Sun, yes. And interesting, we have the Five of Pentacles, which we also pulled in their energy. Yeah, okay. Here's what needs to be done, if you so choose. And I got another siren going by, so if you hear it, amplifying the message. And really that tells me the two sirens coming in on your cards, you are important. I want you to take that as a message from your angels or your guides, that they are thinking of what is best for you. What do you need right now? They want to tend to your sweetheart, to your dear self. So the first thing here is the Wheel of Fortune, and immediately I think you need to feel lucky. You need to feel lucky. And this is kind of what makes me think of is buying a lottery ticket that you know is going to win, and you're paying you're paying the payout. Like, it's like you're setting yourself up to win. You're setting yourself up to feel like, oh wow, I'm so lucky. And this could be, I would love for you to think of 3 things that you can do today to make yourself feel lucky this week. Put, an amount of cash in a pair of jeans or in a purse that you know you're going to find that you'll feel like, oh wow, I found this. How lucky. Get something that is super delicious and wonderful, and have it sort of ready for you at the end of a long day. Oh, how lucky. Oh goodness, I have this, this amazing, piece of chocolate that I've been wanting all day, and here it is. But do something that makes you feel lucky. Do something, set yourself up to feel like, wow, I really won this lottery. How did I win the lottery? This is amazing. So set yourself up to feel lucky. The other thing, one of the other things to do here is the sun comes in, and the sun has that, wow, is this a different energy than this energy, isn't it? Woof! This is that bright, streaming through, sun on your body, optimism, powerful. It's so powerful. It's full of potential. It's full of lightness. So if you could give yourself a vacation from any of the heaviness, any of the burden, and certainly when you do come to a standstill like this and your energy is not fulfilling its potential, often, you might start to turn on yourself and do this, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be. No. Instead, let all of that go. Give yourself a vacation. You don't have to should anything. You don't have to even think about this energy at all. The only, task for you in this mental vacation is to feel good. How do you feel good? Just feel good. Just let yourself be sunny, optimistic. You don't have to think of the future whatsoever. You don't have to think about what happened whatsoever. Just about being in the moment for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you can manage to take that mental vacation and give it to yourself. Think, I am going away to an island where the sun is shining on me for the next 10 minutes. And that's what we're doing. And isn't it lovely? Let yourself have that. Now, the other thing that's coming up here is our 5 of Pentacles. And for you, for an action-oriented item, I really am feeling this as there might be a part of you that wants to be in the cold, that wants to be in the hurt energy. There might be a part of you that's really letting yourself sit out there and feel the pain of it. So first of all, I would say that's okay. If you want to feel the pain of what happened, that is your right. You can absolutely feel that pain. You can absolutely feel your feelings. Let yourself do that. If you want to sit into the hunger of it, sit into the coldness and a little bit of that desperation of it, own that. Acknowledge that, honor that in yourself, but own it and do it. You can turn on the sad songs. You can make a list of all the things that really hurt your heart. You can really, sort of let yourself just stew in it a bit if you want to. So that is one action thing. Now, on the flip side of that, on the opposite side of that for our action-oriented things, would be to fill yourself up and let yourself eat. Bring in friends, bring in laughter, make yourself some really cozy meals. Bring in the sweaters, put them on your body, let yourself just really wrap yourself up. I'm not finding my words well, but wrap yourself up in comfort. Cozy clothes, comfort foods, comfort people who are lovely to be around, watching things that make you feel good, choosing happy over sad, choosing the comedy and the, whatever it is, things that feel gooey and good. So that's on the flip side of that. Now, I would like to look into the potential of this, wouldn't you? So I know there's a lot of other energy going on for you outside of this person. So, and maybe this person is the one who is eliciting this energy. I don't know that I feel that connection. This really kind of feels a bit separate to me, but if that is connected, woof, woof, let that sit for you. Now, I do want to connect us back into this person's energy, and I do certainly see some blocks for you. Like this, the first 3 cards that we pulled, those difficult cards coming to a halt, that pain, all of that stuff can really come in and keep you from moving forward into something new, for sure. This. And to step back into something old. If this was from this person's trying to move forward again, this could how do you step back in when you're just on hold? That's all very difficult. So, take care of you. But let's also take a look at what the potential of this could be. So let's just take a look at what the cards have to say about potential. What is the potential of this connection? What could the outcome be? Oh my goodness. Now, this is my old trusty deck, I would not call my old trusty deck sassy. I would call my pink deck sassy. I would call my old trusty deck just like wise, and maybe occasionally I wouldn't say curmudgeonly. I would never call you curmudgeonly, but definitely like a little stubborn, and also just giving it like it is. This is the deck that hands it to you like, hey, this is what I'm handing you. This is what you're getting. Okay, let's see what else we've got. What are you handing to us now? What are you handing to us today? What are you handing to us? The outcome. Okay, so I'm pulling 3 cards, but I'm pulling a 4th card, and for our 4th card, which is, I feel very much this card, this is just for you. This is for you from our old trusty deck, and it's for divine guidance. It's for whatever we need it for. So let's take a look at the potential outcome of this. Hi, the High Priestess. Oh boy, King of Wands. Oh boy, Queen of Pentacles. Well, yeah, okay. The potential outcome for this is fantastic. This is fantastic. You could both be the highest version of yourself. This is wonderful. I love the potential of this. If you feel like you can get into a heart space that is open for this, for getting back into this, where you can sit in the sun and you can do the things that you need to do to realign yourself to be open to this, this has wonderful potential. You, in the fullest accumulation of this connection, you would be in your seat of wisdom. You would be in your seat of knowing. There would be your intuitive sense. You'd be picking up all of the intuitive things. You'd really be in an enlightened space for yourself. And not only that, but you'd also be pulling in this Queen of Pentacles energy for yourself, which is nurturing, which is motherly, which is growth oriented. These are both very divinely feminine. This is being able to, take care of yourself, but take care of the people around you too. Nurturing. It is showing upness, which I really see in this Knight of Pentacles energy that you've had before, that you've been in before. You're in that cycle of showing up for yourself, the way that you show up for yourself. And this is getting back into that showing up for yourself. And this is in a slightly different way. It is in a more feminine way and a more divinely feminine way where, maybe some of the masculine energy that you've sort of had to be in with that showing upness is sort of diverted to this person because he is such a divinely masculine energy. And he would really fall into the best version of himself, which is this fiery, driven, assertive, moving forward, no obstacles getting in the way, creative, out of the box thinker, probably very successful and in a kind of, like startup or company owner or, something out of the box thinking where his mind just doesn't have the same limitations that other people might have. And there really is this unstoppable energy about him. And it's a real seat of power and a real seat of some delicious, fiery, divine masculine energy. So, yeah, I see some real potential for that. And I really love where this takes you. I love that this takes you to such a beautiful place. You're just thriving. So let's see what this last card we pulled for you is. We pulled the Eight of Wands. So the divine guidance from our old trusty deck to you right now is to trust. This is a very fast moving card, and this card says, lean in. You don't have to struggle here. This isn't about how hard you can work, which is very much the Chariot energy and the Knight of Pentacles energy. There's a lot of showing upness going on there, which, might take a lot of from you. And this is saying you don't need to, this doesn't have to take a lot from you. This can be you just getting into the water. You're in the water and you're letting the current take you instead of swimming. You just let the current take you to where you're going, because the universe already has a flow behind you right now, and an energy and a current behind you right now that is going to lead you where you need to go. So you don't have to exert a whole bunch of effort. This isn't about how hard you can work. This isn't about how much you can struggle. It's not about you having to make all the right decisions. It's really about you releasing. I let it flow to me. I don't chase, I attract. It's that feeling. You really just let it flow to you because it is flowing to you. And I love that piece of advice. So if you feel that, let's put some sort of water below as a sign that you want to lean into the flow of that you want to let yourself just lean into the flow. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It means the world to me. It means the world to the entire team. Also, like this video, please. I would love it if you did. And comment. You know that I love your comments. It is such a highlight for me to read through how you felt about this, if it resonated, if it didn't. If you loved it, if you didn't, anything that comes up for you, and also how you feel like this personally really aligns with you, if you feel vulnerable enough to share that. I would love it. Okay, so we're putting some sort of water below. Any type of water, probably a wave will be the thing, because that feels like the water that's available. I am sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much light. I'm sending you so much care for your heart and care for your space. You don't have to be in a state of should right now. Don't worry about that. I'm sending you sunshine. I'm sending you good luck and good fortune. And, the full meal, letting yourself fill up, be full of it, be full of life. And I'm sending you so much flow until I see your precious self again. Very soon, I hope. Mwah. Mia. Welcome in my card to Land and Arrive. Let's get started. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? We're going to start with our Anchor card, which doesn't seem to want to flip over for me. Let's go ahead and see what we have. We have the Ten of Pentacles, a card of completion. This is a beautiful card to pull. And this makes me feel just an overflow, that they feel like there is so much possibility, so much abundance, so much to be attained with you. They feel that you hold so much value, and that they could see value with you in a long-term way. This is a generational wealth card. This is a handing down. This is generosity. This is family. This is abundance. This is really beautiful. Ooh. Okay, let's continue on. I want to see more about what we need to know about how they're thinking and feeling about you. So let's keep pulling from our gold deck. And just keep that person front of mind for a moment as we dig into our gold deck. Letting that air and that energy just overflow you. That abundance. Yes. That abundance. And I am closing my eyes for a moment, so just in case I pull the cards out of frame or do anything strange, you'll know why. Hopefully I never light anything on fire doing this. Yeah, I'm feeling these two together. And yeah, okay, here we are. Let's see what we've got. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. We're staying in the Pentacles. We have the Emperor. We have the Eight of Wands. Oh my. We have the Seven of Pentacles. More Pentacles. we have the Seven of Cups, two sevens together, and we have the Death card. So much interesting information coming in. So here's what I'm getting right away. First of all, the first most interesting thing is that the Ten of Pentacles is such an abundant card. It is this overflow. It feels like, oh, you have all this potential for growth. They could see this potential for you growing old together, creating a family, giving all of this generosity between you. In the short run, in their immediate energy, there is a withholding. There is a holding back. The Four of Pentacles is this kind of hoarding card. So as much as the abundance of the potential of what they see with you and what they feel could transpire with you, they also have this feeling that they are kind of withholding from you. They're kind of holding things back. They're having a hard time letting go and releasing control, releasing things that are old for them, things that might be sticky in their energy, some of the blocks that they're holding on to. And this could be a real block in their energy. So you really might feel that hot and cold energy, which is a very human thing. That hot and cold energy, just, we have those subconscious things that are going on. We have those little shadow things that are popping up, and this person certainly does as well. Now, right after that, we also have the Emperor and we have the Eight of Wands, which is boom, wow. This is some powerful energy. This person's energy also is, oh yes, this is a divine masculine seed of power, and this feels good. So, just look at the difference between this and our Four of Pentacles, this feeling that this is kind of almost a youngish feeling of, like, oh, I'm kind of holding on to everything over here, but boom, sitting into their power over here. So the fiber of this person is very strong. It is controlled. It is accomplished. It is someone who you can go to for answers, who can take a handle of the situation. Really some very divinely masculine, knowing, certain, sure, knows how to get it done, has done it before energy. Now, right behind that, we also have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this person's also very much feels like this just flows. The energy flows between the two of you when you're together. It feels easy. It feels good. It doesn't feel like they have to control it all. They don't have to dominate it all. It feels like it just naturally is easy. There is something that is effortless between the two of you that feels very good. Now, our Wand's getting into that fire energy, so I think there's probably also a lot of sparks, just shooting between the two of you. Physical attraction between you, attraction of energy between you. There's just a lot of fireworks going on in your energy fields together. But those cards feel very good. They feel fantastic together. Now, we have the Seven of Pentacles here, so coming back again to some of this, a little bit of this person might feel a little impatient. They might also be sitting into their patience and being okay watching it all grow. But there is something where they don't feel like they're in a rush to make it happen. So they're kind of just letting it harvest. They might feel impatient about it, but they're being patient about it regardless because they are waiting for the right time. So they are just sort of sitting into that, okay, when this is ready to happen, then I'm going to make sure that it's the right time before I go forward with this. So, and I think that really comes from some of that Emperor energy that they have too. They have a self-control that they can wait. They can make sure that it's the right time. They can really wait for the alignment to line up and then move forward because they're used to winning and they know how to make that happen. And some of that happens with patience. Now, we also have the Seven of Cups for this person. So I do see that there might be a bit of a departure from the here and now for this person. So really stepping into their thoughts and sort of dreams of you. Thinking about any past experiences you've had together and thinking about future things that could happen between the two of you together. So they do really have this sort of mental, this incredible sort of a vision of what it is that you could be. Good things, bad things, they kind of go off in their head a little bit and get a little bit of emotional with some of the things that could pop up there. Oh no, that's not good. That could lead to this. Oh, that's wonderful. This could lead to this. Just sort of not in the here and now, which isn't the best thing. So you might get some of like a little bit of energy that you're like, where did that come from? I don't even understand where that came from. It came from their imagination. It came from a space of them imagining how something would play out and how you would be, and them sort of deciding. And I do also feel that deciding energy coming from that Emperor energy as well, that, just making a decision. This is the way that would go. This is the way that would be, which could be a tricky little double-edged sword there. Now, we also have the Death card. So I do feel like I love this here. To me, this says there was a before and there was an after. They feel like something has happened with you coming into their presence, into their world, where there is a before and there was an after. Everything that happened before you and everything that happened after you. And I also don't even just feel this in their present energy. I feel this is a future moving energy as well. That there really is, this will really delineate itself as time goes by with the two of you if you really move this forward. That there's a definitive space where everything changed with you, which I love. Shall we? I'm feeling two more cards here from our gold deck. Let's go ahead and pop in and see what might be in two more cards. So let's see what we might have here. We are, yeah. Okay, now we have the Strength card and we have the Chariot card. Oh, well, yeah, really good, strong feelings coming from this person. They feel like you possess in the current present tense, special powers, that you have a magical ability with them. And I feel their energy in that Lion energy, that Emperor energy, that divine masculine energy. There is something a bit, possibly sometimes even brutish about them. Something that feels a little untamable, something that feels a little wild and just, really in that masculine energy. And there's something that feels like you have this magic ability with them. It is at ease. It is easy. It is peaceful. It is able to accomplish without having to really try, which really steps into the heart of this card. I love that. And then I love the Chariot energy coming here too. They are stepping into that. Again, I feel that parallels so strongly to the Emperor energy. That divine masculine energy, action forward, moving forward. They want to take steps, and they're using their discipline to have that patience that they need to make sure the time is right to move forward, which is again a part of the assets that they hold, and they're winning because they're so used to being able to win, which part of that is the self-discipline and patience of waiting till the timing is right. But this feels like when they move forward, and they move forward to win. They win what they go for. They get what they want. They really take action for what it is that they desire. And this person, boom, sights on you. Yum. Let's take a look in your energy. Let's see what's going on for you right now. What is happening in your heart, in your world, in your life? What is happening in your energy? What do we need to know? All right, popping into our pink sassy deck, seeing what she's got for us. She doesn't follow, she won't follow our rules, and we want that from her. We want her to yes, and yeah. Okay, I'm feeling 4 cards for you. There's something else over here. I'm not looking at it now. I'm looking at it. There we go. So I couldn't see where that was, but I could feel it. Here we go. We have the 10 of Cups reverse. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Lovers. And we have the 2 of Cups. Yes. Oh, how beautiful. Now your humanness is peeking through here as well, because there is this 10 of Cups reversed energy popping up as the first thing that we're seeing for you. And I'm seeing such good energy for you. But this is an energy that feels like something really disappointed you, that you felt could be everything, that you felt could house it all, that it could be home, it could be your family, it could be forever, it could be the 2 of you against the world, it could be your happy ever after, something that didn't work out. But and even though you've been in a stalled out space from that, I am very much feeling that you have the opportunity right now. Your energy is really opening up for this to turn around, that you're ready to open yourself back up to that. You're ready to open your arms to that. You're ready to take a look at what the potential is for you, what life in the world can hold for you, and what love can hold for you. And boy, do we see that when we get over to the Lovers and we get over to the Two of Cups. So I do feel like part of that's ready to turn. It's not turned yet. So this is action for you, that you do have some opening to do. You do have some releasing to do. You have some things that were disappointments in the past that are, it's time to really let go of, to let yourself be optimistic enough to see the future and what the future can hold for you, and to see the potential. But that energy is right in front of you. It is so close to you. So we have the Two of Wands here, which makes me really feel like, and this is a very traveling card. This is a very sort of bird's eye view, looking at something maybe from a distance card, where you are doing some retrospective, and I feel you are doing some traveling, but it's really just time traveling for you, that you've really been looking back. You've been reviewing what happened in the past, how you got to where you are, sort of just reviewing the trajectory of where you are and why you are where you are now. And I'm seeing this just as a call out, that the cards are saying, hey, this is happening for you right now, and that's good. That's okay. That's a beautiful piece of being ready to turn around and move in to the optimism of what the future can hold for you. And what the future can hold for you is absolutely delectable. You are opening yourself up and getting ready to be in a space. And this is your energy starting to really burgeon and really hold this potential for the Lover's energy, for something that is full, for something that is complete, for something that is really following through on the sacred contract of what it is you desire for yourself. Those desires didn't come from nowhere. They came from a very special place, and it's good to foster those desires because they are in wait for you. They are waiting to be recognized, to be fully brought together. And it will be wonderful, and it will be a togetherness. It will be a real holding of your energy and their energy, and a melting of the two of you together, and you sharing what you have, and really communicating with each other and being with each other and loving each other and sharing emotions and feelings with each other. There's a real sense of togetherness here, of being on equal footing, of really being equally matched. And I love that. Now, these are some strong cards. Now, I'm not really ready to let go of our pink deck quite yet, so I do want to pop back over. You know what? We're going to come back to our pink deck. So we are going to pull back to our pink deck, and I will get action items for you to help you move this forward and help yourself turn this over if and when you're ready. But before I do that, I want to look at the potential outcome of this. So I would like to look at the potential outcome of this. We're using my old trusty deck to do that. She can be very difficult to shuffle, and gives us her wisdom any way she wants to. So let's see what wisdom she wants to share with us. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. Yeah, we've got something over here. And what else do we have for you? There's something back here. And yeah, and right here. All right, so this is what we have where we're looking at the potential outcomes for you. So we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. Oh my, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, let's first point out that all of these cards are swords cards. All of it is in the mind space. The potential outcome here, what I'm seeing is that the cards are saying, hey, this is going to be an exercise in your mind space, in your mental space. Now, this is very interesting. So I'm seeing this very much in an immediate sense, that we're not looking at the potential outcome of what the next 20 years can be. This is saying, this is really the potential outcome of where this starts. And it starts very much in a mental space where you're really thinking through it and figuring it out in your mind. So as this begins, the outcome of where this can go, which is just what we're being handed. So, the cards make everything important, and they're telling us what it is we need, not necessarily what we want to hear. Maybe we want to hear what's going to happen in 20 years, but they're saying like, hey, we're going to give you something more immediate, and it's going to be more about the mental space that you're in as you're starting this. So if you decide to move this forward, these are the spaces that we have. So we have two pretty much, okay, here we go. I don't want to say all cards have negative and positives. And I don't want to say we have 2 positive cards, we have 2 negative cards, because that's not really accurate. What I am seeing is that we have, and the Six of Swords I'm not reading as a negative card anyway. I'm seeing this as a moving away from whatever is in the past, a moving away from whatever held your mental space before and held his mental space before. So the first thing that I'm seeing is the Ace of Swords, which is, the aces bring new opportunities. And again, we're in that mental space, but really for clarity, for truth, for understanding of what it is you want in this life. A real recognizing, a real recognition of, as you come together, I understand what it is I want now. Now that I'm with you, I understand where I want to go. I understand the truth of what it is I desire and what is for me. The next thing that I see with the Page of Swords, and again, I'm feeling this very much in the burgeoning stages, the early stages of this, if you come together, that there's going to be a real message coming through, that there will be real communication between the two of you. So if this is something that like you've been really waiting for, some sort of explanation, some sort of signal, some sort of sign, something for them to tell you, to really come out and say what's going on in your heart space, what's going on in your head space, where do you want this to go, that message is going to be coming through. So a message from this person is going to be coming through. And with a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding, a lot of truth. Now, with the Six of Swords, as I said before, so it does mean that you both have something to move away from. So part of this is that it will help you to move away from whatever you've been moving away from. Same with this person. The being with you will help them to move away from whatever they've been moving away from. There will be a piece of this relationship and this connection that is about moving away from the past. It is about moving away from, and if this person is from the past, then it would be about moving away what happened in the past together. Now with our Queen of Swords reversed, I find this interesting because this really tells me that there's also a potential here that if you get into something with this person and this connection really, with moving forward, that there is a possibility that you could really lose your sense of clarity. You could lose your sense of understanding. You could have a real initial sense and together both have a sense of what it is you want, but you could lose a part of yourself. And that makes sense to me. This person has a very strong energy. That Emperor energy is very strong. Once again, it can be very, controlling. It can be and because of that, it could dominate you in a way that you do find it hard to know your own mind anymore. You do find it hard to find yourself, to find your own voice, to know what's right for you, to follow through on your truth. And that's a real danger here. And I don't think that that's necessarily like a truth here that has to happen. I don't think that's true. I do think you can own your seat. I think this is very important information because if you decide to move forward with this person, you must own your seat. If you want this to work, you must own your seat of knowledge, of your seat of knowing. You must claim your ability to see your own truth, to see what it is that you desire for yourself, what it is that you want, your own opinions, your own thoughts, your own clarity, your own truth. So that gets a little bit tricky. So honestly, I think we need to pull 2 more cards from our old trusty deck about where this can go or what you should be doing with this. Is this something that is good for you to step into? I mean, this person is very attractive. This has a lot of attractive qualities to it. But would this be a good match? Would this be something you would actually thrive in, or something that you would end up losing too much of yourself in? That the struggle would be too much. Interesting, we have the Two of Cups reversed and we have the Tower. So I see some real challenges here. Follow your own intuition. Please follow your own intuition. I want you to know that your intuition is the best divine knowing. So that is where you go. When you feel it with this person, if you feel like this is something you want to move forward on, you do it. If that feels deeply intuitive to you, I want you to. I'm going to read the cards exactly as they are, however. So as they turn over for us, you are ready to be in a space with someone who is equal, who is open and clear, and you are in a beautiful space for that and what you desire for yourself. And this isn't reading that it would be that this would be a space where you possibly would be a bit dominated, where it wouldn't be equal footing, it wouldn't be that same equal togetherness, that you might lose pieces of yourself, that it might be very hard to maintain your seat of knowing and your force of yourself, your deep force of who you are. And then things could really blow up because of this. This could really sort of melt the city. It could melt it all and bring it all down. So there is some real potential for this to be very difficult. This could be very tricky. If you'd like to do a deeper dive, there's a link below to do a deeper dive. And that could be a wonderful way to get more clarity on if this is something good to move forward on. Especially if you feel very attracted to this person, very drawn to this person. Also, if you felt drawn to any of the other readings as well, that's another way. Now, that all being said, the cards are telling us that there are good things about stepping into this as well, but sort of the outcome as it goes, it gets very tricky. So follow your deep inner knowing. You are, however, moving into a wonderful space to be really open to love, which does make me feel like this could be a really good time for you to do a deeper dive. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and like this video if you would. Let's continue. I just want to pull a few more cards. So the last cards I want to pull are for you. So here is what I would like to ask the card. So originally I was going to ask something else. Now, with all of our new information, I would just like to ask for some action-oriented items for you, not necessarily about moving this forward, but really about stepping in to the right energy for you to find love. To step out of the old energy that you've been letting go of, to find that optimism and hope again, and step into the Lover's energy and the Two of Cups energy that is that is housed in this incredible potential for you. So I just want a couple of action items for you, and any wisdom that's coming through from Source, from your guides, from your angels, from the universe, whatever you ascribe to, your higher self. Yeah, I'm feeling these three. Okay, let's see what we've got. We have the Six of Swords. So that moving away is really important for you. We have the Queen of Wands and we have Judgment. Love these clear answers. First of all, that moving away, you're doing the right things. You're doing the right things if you are taking the movement part of it seriously. If you are genuinely starting the movement away from what's been in your mind, what's been in your heart before, moving away from the past. Letting go of what you were holding on to over here, that feeling of that, Ten of Cups reversed, that what the potential was of the thoughts that you had of the potential for something with someone. So the letting go and the moving forward away from is the first step, which sounds very obvious. But also, this means, letting go of items and things and photos or placing them somewhere that you're not going to see them very often, and also music and curating, what it is that you want to have in your world. Now the Judgment card comes in and tells me that there's so the Queen of Wands was the next card. Let's do that. Let's do our Queen of Wands. This tells me that there is an action here for you to get really fired up about something. There is something that is juicing you up in your life. There is something that that maybe you're not moving full force on, or this card might not be popping up if you were already moving full force on it, because we're actually asking for actions basically you're not taking right now. So really letting yourself sit into your power and be so lit up about whatever it is you are lit up about, career, passion, purpose, feeling optimistic about it, feeling driven about it, feeling like you want to move forward on it, no obstacles getting in the way. That's the vibe here, is really leaning into that energy. So this could be really leaning into your career energy, your creative energy, your out of the box thinking energy. And then we do have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card comes in and tells us that it's time to make a decision. There's a decision that needs to be made here as well. And you're going to have to make that decision. And that decision in itself will make you feel light. It will make you feel joyful. It will make you happy. It will bring a lightness of being to you just having made that decision at all. And you see these people look so happy and elated and excited and joyful. And that's the feeling that's coming out of making that decision. And I love those answers. I love them. Those are the answers that we needed. I would love for you might want to, really take down some intuitive notes for yourself right now. If anything is coming up intuitively for you, jot it down, write it down, take some notes, set some things in your calendar, take some action on those things, because this feels like a powerful, energetic time for you. Oh my. Okay, let's drop a fire emoji below for that Queen of Wands energy. If you want to claim this message, if you want to sit into the fullness of your being. And boy, I'm excited for you. I would love to hear any thoughts that you have on this. I would really love to hear any thoughts that you have about this person and the outcomes that we pulled, and if that feels really disappointing, or if that feels like, nope, that's not what I'm feeling off of this. I'm going to do, my intuition is saying something else, but I am going to follow this guidance, or, oh, this reading wasn't meant for me. I would love to hear how you feel about it, and to share if you feel comfortable sharing. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. I can't wait to see your precious self again. And I hope that is very soon. Mwah. Mia. Welcome in my card 3. Land and arrive. What is he thinking or feeling about you? Let's find out. So we're turning over our anchor card, the first card that we picked. And for you, we have the 3 of Wands. So this is telling me that perhaps this person is from the past and they're looking back at what has transpired between the two of you. If they're not from the past, if this is somebody who's just currently making an entry into your life, I think that they're viewing you from afar. They're really seeing things from a distance. They're taking you in, observing you in more ways than you have that you can see or know, and also doing some maybe internet searches and dives and trying to figure out who you are, really observing, taking you in. Let's go ahead and let's pull from our gold deck. Let's see what we have in our gold deck for this person, for what they are thinking and feeling about you right now. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Let's see what we've got. Thinking and feeling about you. Whoopsies. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm closing my eyes, so I may do something funny with my hands or move them out of frame, hopefully not lighting anything on fire. I am feeling this card. And something back here. Yes. Yes. Okay. What are they thinking and feeling about you? What are they thinking and feeling about you? What are they thinking and feeling about you? Yes. Okay. Let's see what we have. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. We have the Lovers. Oh boy. We have the Five of Wands. We have the King of Cups, we have the Moon. Oh my goodness. Well, let's break this down. This is interesting because we have the Emperor in the same position that we had it in our group 2. I'm feeling some real energy pouring through here. I'm sure you are too, just from hearing these cards being called out. Now, first of all, we have the Ace of Pentacles as our main card that we're turning over. So this person looking at you from afar, or looking back on what's transpired, but really observing you in a way that you don't really even realize is happening. They see your value. They understand that you are worth so much, and that you are bringing in all of these opportunities for value, that you really hold a wealth within you, that you are just full and brimming of goodness, of everything, of just so much value, and they're seeing this value in you in everything that you do. We also have the Emperor. So I'm feeling that this person really has this feeling of divine masculinity when it comes to you, that they really feel like they are in a seat of power and control. They feel like they are this knower, this doer. They have this sense of their masculine energy. And I love that we have the King of Cups later on here, because it's a beautiful juxtaposition of their energy, that they hold this really masculine energy, action oriented, having the answers, being in control, being accomplished, being successful, feeling like they're in a seat of power, juxtaposed with this heart space that they also hold. Now, this person also, I'm feeling, is the Lovers popping up. They see the potential here with you. They know what they want with you. It's not just potential. It's a desire for this to be bigger, for this to be meant to be, for this to be really soulmate potential, for this really to be something epic and big. Really holding a lot of feeling about you and wanting things to go very far with you indeed. And the Five of Wands coming in, which is a very competitive card. So I do feel their competitive juices really amplified with you, that they want to compete for you. Not only do they want to compete for you, but they want to show you their accomplishments. They want to show you how good they are at doing the things that you value, how able and capable they are, how fiery they are. They really want to compete with whoever they think may be in the offing or might be around you in any other way. And I think that's part of their observation, of their taking everything in. And we also have the King of Cups. And like I said, I love this card popping up over here, juxtaposing, and it really is in space even that's really on a scale, like they're weighing, balancing each other out. This divine masculine energy paired with this softer energy that's full of heart space. The cups bringing in all that heart, that emotion, that feeling. This person has a lot of deep feelings, and they're really starting to feel a lot of deep feelings about you. It goes deep. It may not even be starting to. They might have felt this way for a long time. This is a depth here, that they feel a depth of feeling and emotions, just a whole wave. Now we also have the Moon. So I am also feeling that this person really wants to come out. They want to bring all of this to light. They don't want to keep it hidden. They don't want to keep it secret. There are a lot of things that are not out in the light right now. A lot of things that have not come forth. A lot of things that are not obvious or that have not been said, but they want them to come out. They want to bring out the truth. They want to uncover the things that are covered up, the things that are hidden away in darkness right now. Yeah, wow. I'm going right to you. I want to go right to your energy. I want to go right to seeing what you're holding in your energy. Using our Pink Sassy deck, let's see what she has to say for you. What's going on in your energy field? What is going on in your energy field? What is going on in your energy field? What is going on for you in your energy field? We're starting with these 3 cards. So the first card we're starting with is the Seven of Pentacles. The next card we have is the Magician, and we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So what I'm seeing here is that you kind of have been in this little dreamy state of just sort of watching things grow. what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? Let's see how it plays out. I've planted my seeds. I've done my homework. I've done the things. What's growing here? What's coming? So you kind of have this sense of letting the universe just sort of take over, seeing what the universe is bringing you. But despite that sort of feeling, you also have this feeling of manifestation, that you're in a manifestation mode where you are utilizing all the tools that you have. You are really manifesting things in your life. You're sitting into that energy, and the cards are saying it's working. Keep taking action on those things. Keep sitting into that energy. Get into that vibrational state. Let yourself believe. Let yourself own that, because that energy is working for you right now. Now, with the Seven of Swords reversed, I feel like you are taking back something that was taken away from you. So something that was stolen away, something that didn't feel good, something that felt like it was ripped apart from you, something that felt like unfair, like it just didn't feel good. There's a part of you that is retrieving that now. There's a part of you that is reclaiming something, bringing something back to you, going on the hunt and bringing something back into your world and into your life. I want to see what else is going on for you. What else is in your energy field right now? What else do we need to know about? What else do we need to know about? Okay, yeah. Yep. And yeah. Okay, let's see. So we have the Moon for you, which we also pulled for this person. We have the Chariot for you, which is that fierce energy. And we have the Two of Wands. So what I am seeing for you right here, and you'll notice that how the Two of Wands does have a very similar feel to our Three of Wands. Both fiery cards, both the figures are looking out. This gets more into sort of travel, but it is a lot of that same feeling. So what I am feeling for you is that you also want to bring things out into the light. I think you do have a lot of hidden things that you want to expose, that you want to be vulnerable. You both have that same feeling here of wanting to be vulnerable with the other person, wanting to bring all the vulnerabilities out into the light, let everything shine just the way it is, let it really come forth, let it be seen, let it be uncovered. That there's a part of you that's been hiding away and tucked away that you really are ready to uncover and to bring out again. Now, with the Chariot, this is this fire energy, and I feel a lot of this this forward-moving, fast-moving, deeply. I love how the cards are also balancing themselves out. The Emperor is right here on our table. We have the King of Cups right here on our table. We have the Magician over here on our table, and really, like I said, with the scales, we have the Chariot over here on our table. So with the Chariot, I am feeling this energy really tapping at the Magician, because this is an action-oriented card, as is the Magician. The Magician in manifesting, the Chariot in taking action and moving forward. What it is that you are pursuing, that what it is that you are going after, you're going after it with a real ferocity, with a real velocity as well, with a real source of speed and strength and ability. And there is this part of you that is just indomitable. It is powerful. It is unstoppable. It is wonderful. It is really strong and very fierce. Now, with the Two of Wands, what I'm feeling here is that you might be looking back at something as well. I think that you might be looking, and you might be looking at this person from afar. I do think you're doing some time travel. I do think you're doing some, mind travel, where you're really sort of mentally viewing things and taking things in. And that's stepping away from that action-oriented piece of you, which is strong. We have a lot of action going on. But there is a piece of you as well that's really just an observer as well, that's really observing and taking in, and observing from the past as well. Okay, I'm gonna let our pink deck rest for a moment. I'm gonna let her catch her breath. Let's go ahead. I want to move to my old trusty deck, and I just want to see, before we ask any other questions, I want to see what the potential outcome. Oh, well, this turned over for us, so we're definitely, I'm feeling that Page of Pentacles. I want to see what the potential outcome of this connection could be? What is the potential outcome of this connection? What's going on with the potential outcome of this connection? Oh, yeah. What is the potential outcome of this connection? What is the potential outcome of this connection? Yeah. Okay, I'm choosing one more card in the potential. Oh, sorry. I'm choosing two more cards for the potential outcome of this connection. Okay, over here we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles that got us started. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ten of Cups. Love these answers. Thank you, thank you. Clear answers. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so here we go. So here is what I'm seeing. So the potential for this is strong. First of all, there's potential here for you to really get the messages that are coming in, to really have a full download of what this person wants to convey to you, that you can understand them in a way that other people can't even understand them. You can read their body language, you can read their messages that they're sending, their energetic messages, the words that they're saying. You understand with clarity what they really mean. There is a communication here that is excellent. There also, I think, is going to be a big communication coming up here. So there will be a space to move this forward, as long as no blocks get in the way, as long as nothing is, like coming up to bite it. But I'm not really seeing anything that's really blocking right now. Right now it feels very green lit. So I am seeing like a nice clear communication coming from this person, which I love. Now we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that this has the potential to feel like the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you, and vice versa for that person. That this could just feel like the luckiest connection that you've ever made. That this is so fortunate. You just have the best luck in the world. How could you possibly be so lucky for this all to come about? For this all to come together the way that it's come together? To feel unbelievably grateful to the universe for what has come to you. We have the Ten of Cups. Love this card here. This is a card that, I call this card my happy ever after card sometimes, because it does have that feeling. The cups holding all those feelings and emotions, standing under this rainbow of cups, arm in arm, surrounding and wrapped in each other, family around, a home, everything feeling just lovely, like you could dance through it, like you can't even believe how much is pouring in for you. All of these feelings and emotions just pouring in for you. This is beautiful. There is such potential here for you to be in a space where everything really turns out wonderfully with this person. This has immense potential. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, I do see potential for this person to let you down in certain ways. That there are certain things they may not follow through on. So there are certain aspects maybe of their personality or of their being, of their character that you might misread. Now, I do see you having very strong communication with this person and sort of reading each other very clearly. But I do think there are things that you might misunderstand about what they mean about follow through. So there might be some certain things that come up that will possibly disappoint you, and that makes sense. That's very human, and that's good to know that this person has their humanness. They have that human tenderness underneath of their skin. They have blood just like you. That they have this ability to make a mistake and not follow through on some important things that you want them to follow through on, to not be as consistent as you want them to be. Now, but the dominating things that are here for this person, I mean, with the Emperor and the King of Cups together, I mean, that's good. That's strong. So I would say this feels like, you're going to get little nips at the heel, but that doesn't feel terrible. Now, we also have the Three of Cups here, which tells me this also has the potential to be very joyful, to be very fun, to be very pleasant, to be very lovely, where you laugh a lot, you enjoy each other's company, your best friends as well as lovers, as well as soulmates, that there's a foundation here for a real celebration of life, that you're just walking through life celebrating, being happy, being excited, being in this state of togetherness, and letting yourselves really celebrate that over and over again. Now, what I would like to do now is just, first of all, I want to see if there are any blocks in your energy, because I'm not reading anything that feels like it's going to come up and block you. But I really want to make sure that we're not overlooking anything here. Oh, well, they're all coming with. There you go. She wanted to send them along, and she sent them along. We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Hierophant coming up as potential blocks. So what this is telling me is that you might get impatient. There might be a space of you, a part of you that wants to not just go with the flow, not let the universe just bring it to you, not let it be easy, that you want to make it harder than it really is, and that you might have that tendency. This needs to be difficult. It has to be dramatic in order for it to be real. And this card is a card that says, no, this can be easy. This can be just go with the flow. I don't chase, I attract. It just comes to me. This can be drama-free, but you might have a tendency that could really come up as a block for you to want to make it more dramatic than it is. Then we also have the Queen of Swords, which tells me that you might not fully be sitting into your seat of power when it comes to your mental space, owning your mind, owning your truth, feeling like you trust yourself. You trust your own judgment. You trust what you're thinking. You trust your clarity, and you trust your truth. And that's important. That's very important here. The Page of Swords, that tells me that there's a potential for you to really miss a message that comes through. We know that those messages are going to be really flowing in, and that we're getting a message, that messages are going to be coming to you. But that you might miss a message, and you might misread it in your mind, that you might misthink about what is actually telling you, what it's actually saying, what it actually means. So there is a possibility that you just might not get it. There's a message that's coming through that you just might not get. And then we also have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant tells me that this is that there's a possibility that you might not align together. There could be some differences of what you want based on social norms. Do you want to, follow this path that everybody follows, and maybe one of you does and maybe one of you doesn't? This could also be that one of you is, you might be very spiritual and they might not be spiritual. Like there might be something that's just sort of out of alignment on the basics for what you both hold. That one of you might be very religious and the other might not, and they're not sure, So there could be a misalignment somewhere in that kind of. It's almost those are sort of like deep baseline sort of things that you carry around with you. So that's important to know. Now, what I would like to pull is I'd like to pull just 2 more cards, and just any divine guidance that the cards have for us for this moving forward, because it feels so strong. It feels so good. I want any divine guidance that's coming in for you that's really important for you to know that might be coming in. And we have 2 cards that came together. And the 2 cards that came together, we're pulling the Lovers for a second time. This is the second time we pulled Lovers. That was in his energy. This is coming from the cards. This is divine guidance. And we have the 6 of Cups. Well, boy, I am feeling some really strong green flags here. This feels good. So, wow. I would say the divine guidance coming in is that you are graced right now. This feels very good. You're in a special place to be really open to something that's really truly meant for you. And it can feel like home. It can feel nostalgic. It can feel like all of the feelings that you feel like you might have felt in another lifetime, or that you might have felt in the past, or that you always thought you wanted to feel. There is something truly heart-touching here that's really getting into the heart space. That feels really good. It feels really soft and gets into a really lovely space in your emotions. Oh, I'm sorry I hear like a nail gun going off somewhere, and I apologize for that noise. I love this. This is delightful. If you want to do a deeper dive, there's a link below to do a deeper dive. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It means the world to me and to the team. And like this video, of course, and comment on this video. Let me know how this aligns with you. Let me know if you feel this energy, this potent, strong, incredible energy. Yeah, this is amazing. Also, let's go ahead and drop, what do we even drop? Can we drop 2 hearts to represent the 2 lover cards that we pulled, the lovers and the lovers? I kind of want to drop everything because there's so many strong messages. The scales for the alignment in the cards that we got. The Emperor with the King of Cups. Your fierce energy. Your Magician and Chariot energy. All of this energy just feels so good. There's really a lot of good things coming in here. But let's drop 2 hearts for the lovers and the lovers. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your beautiful presence. I'm grateful for your life. I can't wait to hear all about this. This is very exciting. And I really can't wait to hear. I hope you share with me. Until I see your precious self again, I'm sending you love and I'm sending you so much light. Mwah. Mia. Welcome in my card for Land and Arrive. What is he currently thinking and feeling about you? Let's find out. So let's take a look at our anchor card. This is the first card that we pulled. And for this card, we have the 6 of Swords. So I feel like he feels like he's moving away with you. He's moving away with you into, and this could be somebody from the past. If this is somebody very new, then I feel like moving away from something into something new with you. But it's still a little harrowing. It's still a little hard. There's a little bit of sadness that goes along with this. This might feel like a slow journey forward. If this is someone from the past, then I think it's a moving away from the past, a moving away from anything that was that didn't work, that did hurt, that did cause pain. Let's pull more cards. I would like to know more about what's going on. So I want to see more about this energy, about what's happening here. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? What is this person thinking and feeling about you? Let's see. Bring this person to the front of your mind. Let that just kind of settle in. Oopsie daisies. Okay. And I close my eyes as I'm pulling cards most of the time, so there's always the potential for things to go flying, as it were. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, and we have the 6 of Wands. Wow, I'm feeling some really definitive messages. So this person who feels like you're moving away, whether you're moving away from difficult things from the past, they have been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of looking in retrospect. And if this is somebody in the present, then I think that they've been evaluating their past, they've been evaluating their present, they've been figuring out, doing this mental traveling, doing this mind travel of figuring out where it is that they're meant to go, where are they meant to adventure forward from here. If this is someone from the past, I think they've been reviewing what's happened, reviewing the history of your relationship, reviewing the history of what's happened, looking back at that in that sense, that time travel sense, looking back into what was, seeing, just really reviewing. Now, with the 6 of Pentacles, this feels like a soft, like, give and take. They really feel the give and take of where you are right now. That you are both open to this, that you are receiving and you are both giving, that you are both feeling this easy back and forth. And I don't even know if it's easy is maybe not the word, but it's not calculated. That's not the right word either. But an intentional back and forth, that you're really going back and forth with each other. You're really trying to move this forward, both of you, and you can feel that. You can feel that this is, this is a give and a receive. And he thinks so highly of you. He thinks you are just the smartest woman he's ever met. and that you have a sense of your own mind, you have a sense of your own truth. You hold this sort of truth for yourself. You have this understanding for yourself, that you really sit in your own power. You know your own mind. You know what it is that you want for yourself. You know where it is you want to be. You don't, you cut through all of the extra stuff, all of the extra things that just clog everything up, or that dramatize things, or that make things something that they're not. And you really just make it a space to be in the truth of what is. And I think that's beautiful, and it's powerful. And he thinks so highly of you, and so highly of your mind and your intelligence. And then over here on the right, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands. This is stacked goodness. This person, they think there is just a river of goodness that flows underneath of this. With the Four of Wands, this is a celebration. This is sometimes called the 1111 card. It is stable. It is sure. It is good. It sometimes reminisces to a wedding card. This feels celebratory. It feels exciting. It feels good. It's palpable. It's wonderful. And that energy, it is electric and it is fiery. Our wands get into that fire energy, and we have no shortage of wands. We have wands over here as well. That fire energy that really lights you up and makes you feel like dancing and jumping and celebrating with each other. And then our next card here was the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful card to pull. This is just heart space overflow. This is feelings and emotions. Ace is bringing new opportunities, and this is an overflow of feelings and emotions. It feels good. It feels wonderful. It feels exquisite. It feels overflowing. It feels like there is no end, that they're never going to go thirsty again. It feels like the potential here is overwhelming, and it just keeps coming in more and more and more. So, they feel good things. Everything feels like, oh yeah, I think that this is an exquisite person. This feels like it has the potential for something extremely good. And then more new potential comes in. It doesn't end. It continues. It's just overflowing. It's lovely. And then we have the Six of Wands, which feels winning. It feels wonderful, successful. It's powerful. It is, and this card also makes me reminiscent of like an old-fashioned Victorian wedding. It has that feeling, riding in on horses, the garland, this feeling of just like prosperous, winning, bringing it home. It feels good, feels great. And this person just feels like they're kind of riding into a new space that feels unstoppable. It feels like they've already won something, even though I do see this slow movement. But that undercurrent, it is powerful, it is strong, it is good. I'm not ready to finish pulling our gold cards, so I kind of just want to pull as we go. So I want to know a little bit more about what they're thinking, what they're feeling about you, and see what's coming up for that. Oh, we also have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace is bringing in new opportunities. The value just keeps pouring in. It's unbelievable. It feels exquisite. It feels extreme. It's an overflow. It's abundance. And the abundance just keeps coming. It feels so good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And what else are they thinking and feeling about you? Okay, let's see. And we have the Emperor. I have pulled the Emperor quite a lot in these readings. This is divine masculine energy. It is really strong. It is powerful. It is in control. There is this strength of character that flows through him, but he really feels like his most masculine self, that he's in control, that he can be victorious, that he can win things, that he's successful, that he is accomplishing what he wants to accomplish, that he will accomplish more, that he could do anything, that he could figure out the solution to any problem. There is this competence, this feeling of extreme competence. It feels really good, really good. Now, I want to switch to you before I pull any more cards. So before I dip into anything else or ask any more questions, I just want to take a look at your energy to compare it to this person's energy and just see what's going on with you, but also just anything else we need to know about you, anything we need to know about your heart space, anything we need to know at all. I just want to see what's going on with you. And I'm just going to hunt out what is coming through here. Yeah, So we have for you the Hierophant. Then the Hierophant is a card of social norms. It could be a card of studying something. It could be religious affiliations. So I'm feeling for you, there is something where you're seeking. You're seeking out knowledge. You're seeking out a knowing. You're seeking out answers. You maybe don't have the answers that you're looking for because you're in such a seeking mode. And you're really trying to figure out the answers. You're looking to outside sources. You're looking to experts. You're looking to tradition, things that you've seen in your life, things that have happened before. But you're really in a seeking mode. So you're figuring it out. You're in a space where you're really figuring out where you're meant to be. Let's see what else is for you. Let's see what else is going on in your world and in your energy. The Four of Swords. So this is a card of rest and recovery and relaxation. And this is telling me that you might really need to rest your mind. And you might be in a space where you are actively resting your mind, which is good. Rest your mind. Let your mind relax. Let all of those thoughts just settle down. Let them all find a space that feels like it's not burdening you. If your thoughts have really been burdening you lately, finding a space where your thoughts aren't burdening you anymore. And that makes sense. If that Queen of Swords energy, now this is his perspective on you, but if that is true and rings true in your energy, that you really are a mental powerhouse, that it makes sense that your mind can also be very tortured. Can also hold a lot of heaviness and need time to really release and let go. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay. Oh, we got two. Now we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Four of Cups. So here, it doesn't feel like you are you might have been coming in on a troubled space today. That you're coming in from a bit of a troubled place, that you don't really know where it is that you're fully meant to be. You don't know what it is that you want to take in or what you want. You're a little hungry for answers, figuring out what it is that you desire. Really, with the Hierophant coming in as that dominating card, really that seeking and trying to get that enlightenment, trying to figure out what it is you're meant to do, or what are you meant to do. And maybe you feel really torn about this person. Maybe you're feeling very torn about whether you're meant to be with this person or not. Or maybe you're just feeling torn about where you are in life and what seems to be going on with you in your life. Now, we have the Four of Cups, which is kind of a no card, that you've been shutting down your heart. You've been turning away feelings and emotions, and you've been sort of saying, no thanks, I'm not open for that. I don't have the space, I don't have the room for that. I'm closed off to that right now. And we also, with our Five of Pentacles, that sort of that hunger, that coldness, that desperation. And this feels seeking as well, that there is something that's seeking. And it makes sense that you might need to take a real rest from this. Because we have 2 4 cards here. And we have, our Hierophant is a 5 card as well. So we have 2 5 cards. Very interesting. 5454. You might want to just tuck that away. There's something unrest here. There's something that's a little sticky and a little stuck and feels a little hurt and a little bit, just a little bit defended. Walls going up, defending the fortress and figuring it out. Just trying to really figure it out. Where are you meant to be? Figuring out where are you meant to be. Okay, let's see what else is for you. What else is for you? What else is for you? What else is for you? Something back here that's for you. And looking into that energy, the Fool reversed. Yeah. Boy, our messages are coming through pretty clearly, aren't they? So I don't feel like you are in the same space as this person. This person feels much further along, much more interested, much more excited about the potential and in awe of you, and your energy is really coming in a little sticky, that you're a little stuck, things aren't feeling super flowy. You're feeling like, trying to make decisions and trying to, defend yourself against the feelings and the emotions that might want to come in, feeling a little hungry, feeling like you need a little rest from all this. Now, the Fool reverse coming in is telling me that, yeah, you may have felt really naive over something, and you may have felt like you let yourself down, that you let yourself believe something and go on a journey, this epic journey that you ended up getting hurt on. You ended up falling off the cliff. It hurt. It was, a little, it wasn't what you expected that it would be. I don't want to say it was duplicitous. But it wasn't what you expected it to be. And it felt, let you down. And it let your system down, your guidance system and your intuition system of trusting yourself and trusting the path that you're deciding to take. And I'm feeling something back here for you too. And we have the Justice card. And I would like you to take a look at the Hierophant and the Justice card just to feel the similarities here that are hitting both of our ends. And with the Justice card, I am feeling like something doesn't feel fair. Something felt very unfair, and you might be on a path of vindication to make it fair, to make it just, to seek out what it is that you need for yourself, to feel like you are vindicated, to feel like you have gotten yours, to feel like things have come right in the world for you, and perhaps even right in the world with this person. But I'm asking what's in your heart. So that could be with a past person too. That doesn't necessarily mean that's with this person. But I'm not feeling that same openness and that same possibility that I'm feeling in their energy. I'm feeling a lot of closed energy in your energy. And we're not done talking about you. We're coming back to you because we've got some stuff to hash out. But I would like to pull some cards, just look at the potential of this connection, just to see what's coming up there. What is the potential of this? Oh, we've got something that wants to come forward, don't we? We also have something back here that feels like it wants to come forward. So let's see what else wants to come forward with the potential of this connection. What else wants to come forward with the potential of the connection? Let's see what we've got right now. So we have the Five of Swords, and this spit itself out at us, as you will remember. The Five of Swords is a brutal card. This is a card that can be cruel and can take. And I feel like as we're seeing the swords really in your space a lot, there is the potential for this to turn sour and for you to feel cruel towards this person, I think. That's my initial feeling. I want you to follow your intuition with it. And you're not a cruel person. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think that there's the potential for that here. And perhaps because you feel you didn't get justice over something. Perhaps because you're making up for that somehow. And even if that wasn't with this person, then just still sort of turning it on this person. Oh boy, Three of Swords. So our swords coming back around. Yeah, this has the potential to hurt. This has the potential for heartbreak. This has the potential for it to really, really feel very painful. And I mean, I don't know that I need to say much more about that here. I feel like this, with the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, we're really feeling that packed energy, that there is something explosive in this connection that could turn very painful. The World and the Eight of Wands, of course. So really, it's up to you. This is your decision. The potential is stacked both ways. The potential is not all one way. This is not like the potential is really saying you're just going to fall. It's just going to fall apart. It's a choice. And I do believe that's more in your choice than it is in their choice, because I do feel like it is your energy that could decide this isn't for me and I'm going to burn this down and tear this apart. And I'm going to break their heart, and I'm going to break this apart. Now, with the World and with the Eight of Wands, it shows me that you do have a choice here to really choose for this to be a whole new transition, for this to be a whole new level in your life, for this to be something where this is a whole new chapter. What came before, that was the old chapter. This is the new chapter. This is where we're going. This is where this new story starts. And it's a beautiful story, and it has the potential to be very good, and for you to dance your way through it. Exquisitely dance your way through it, happily dance your way through it, joyfully dance your way through it, where really it feels like so much potential is just coming in for you. Now, the Eight of Wands is telling me that this also has the potential to be easy, to be good, and to move fast. That this is loaded both ways. It really, really is. This feels very all or nothing. This feels very exquisite, or it's blown up. Now, again, follow your intuition. I want you to follow your intuition here. But I do feel like this really has the potential to where you could lean into it and surrender. And surrender is the perfect word here. That's exactly the word that I am looking for. That you could surrender to this and let it be easy. Let it be light. Let it be free. Let it be comfortable. Let it be soft. Let it be. Just letting it be, where you don't have to work for it. It's not super hard. It's not super dramatic. It's not a harrowing experience. Now, I would like to come back to your energy. So I just want to ask the cards, outside of this, and again, I don't know that this is connected to this person. This could be connected to an old person, but it certainly feels like a possibility that could be connected to this person. But outside of this, I just want to ask the cards about what you need to know right now, any action you need to take, just what we need to know for you, for moving forward. And like in that way, what moving forward, going forward, seeking forward, looking forward, what is going on here for you? Yeah, yes. The Wheel of Fortune pops up. And the cards are telling us that things may not have been feeling very good. And things may have had their stickiness. And there might be some real issues that you have been working through. But happy, lucky things are coming your way. Really happy, lucky, good things are coming your way. And there is going to be a time in your very near future where you are going to feel like a very lucky person. That it is amazing. So many good things have fallen into your lap. So many wonderful good things have found you on your path. That they have fallen into your path, fallen into your space. I'm feeling our top card. And our top card, hi. I love this. I love this. We pulled this as the second card in their energy of what they're thinking and feeling. And this tells me that this really is a choice for you, that you get to decide. If you want to give and take, you can give and take. You have the option here to really let yourself open up and receive, and open up and to give. And some of that might mean forgiveness for whatever felt unfair from this person or from another person. Forgiveness for yourself for feeling like you were naive, feeling like you went on an expedition into a new journey that threw you off the edge of a cliff. Some of that might mean really giving and taking with yourself as well. Letting yourself, even that closed offness in our Four of Cups of saying, no, thank you, the feelings and emotions. Letting yourself at least give yourself love. Give yourself the precious attention and affection that you need. Yeah. Hi! I love pulling duplicate cards. The Eight of Wands. Well, we just pulled our Eight of Wands over here in the potential for this connection. And this tells me the cards are saying, hey, and this is outside of this connection. Remember, this is for you, for your heart, for your life, for your soul, for your mind, for you. Just for you. This is just a gift for you. This doesn't have to be a big struggle. It might feel good sometimes to struggle with it. It might feel good to be uncomfortable with something, or to feel like things weren't fair, or to wrestle with it in your mind, to carry it around, to hold on to it, to be hungry from it, to feel the weight of that sword in your hands. But this doesn't have to be that. This life, this moment, this day, tomorrow, it can be easy. You can lean into the flow and trust that. The universe will take care of you. You will be taken care of. This is a soft flow. It is not going to throw you off a cliff. It's not going to take you over the edge of a waterfall. This current in this river, it leads you to a beautiful garden, a beautiful space that you want to be in, and where you can swim or float. But this is an easy ride. It doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be soft. It can be easy. I'm loving the messages that we're getting. I'm not done. I'm not done with you yet. I want some more stuff for your heart. I want a little bit more for your heart. I'm feeling this little guy over here. And we have Temperance. So this feels like it's just a call to action, a simple call to balance. If there are things that you have really been overdoing in your life, if you've really been over drinking or overeating or over, social mediaing or over shopping, or if there's anything that's been really out of balance for you, disconnecting or gossiping or talking about one topic too much, or just anything that feels really out of balance, it's just saying, hey, let's just pull that back into balance. What if we just take care of some of the small things? What if we just take care of your day-to-day space, your mental space, your physical space, your well-being space, and just even it out a little here. Let's even all this out and get you to a space that feels good and balanced and even. Boy, our cards are really coming through for us. I'm still not done with you. I feel like there's still a little more in here. I want to nurture your heart. I want you to feel like you are in a good place. I want you to feel like, yeah. I want you to feel, oh, well, this guy came with us. Okay, so here we go. We have 2 more cards for you. Yeah, duplicate card. We have our 5 of Swords. So what this tells me, and we saw that in the completion, and we felt that as your energy as well. And don't hate me for saying that. I am not saying you are cruel. I am not saying you are brutal. But there is a space where things just sort of blow up and can collapse within you and can combust and volcano and get out of control. And that's part of being a human being. So that's okay. Nobody's asking you to be perfect. Now, with the 5 of Swords coming up here, I think this feels like it's saying, hey, 2 things that are really important for you to know. First of all, there are some things that you need to take back. There are some things that you need to have some righteous anger over and be a little brutal about setting your boundaries, protecting yourself, taking what is yours, taking your mental space back, taking what you need to take back for yourself, and taking up that sort of righteous anger for it. This card feels like it's saying, yeah, do what you need to do for you. The card also says, but beware, because this can come back to bite you. If you pull this into a connection with someone, it won't feel good, and it will feel dangerous, and it will feel more the Fool reversed. It will feel like something else you have to heal. It will feel like something else you have to. So like, set those boundaries, be ruthless for yourself, protect yourself. But if you turn this on this connection or on another connection, or if you turn this into something that really does start to feel like it's sort of trickling out of control, which can happen, and you start to feel that sort of cruelty, that brutality sort of turning towards someone, this could end up feeling like something else that you now need to heal and forgive yourself for. And it could feel like something that stays in your mental space for a long time, because your mental space is precious and your mental space is sharp and it is good, and you do see the truth of things, and you see the truth of what's going on in your own heart and in yourself too. Now, we also have the Ace of Swords, and this tells me that you have an opportunity right now. There is a brand new opportunity coming in for you to sit down and have some real clarity for yourself, real understanding for yourself, a real seeing of the truth for yourself. And own that, embrace that, take a hold of that. open up your hands to that. And I would encourage you right now to open up your actual hands and say, I am open to receiving this. I am open to receiving the clarity and the truth and all the new opportunities that are coming in for that. There is a nail gun going off next door, and I apologize for that. I hope it's not coming through on that end, but just in case. It feels like it's stapling in like each word that I'm saying. So amplifying the message, I think so. Own the truth that's coming in for you right now. There's an opportunity. Make space and time for it. If you distract yourself a whole lot, give yourself time not to distract yourself. Keep a notebook nearby, meditate. Do what you need to do to open yourself up to the clarity and the opportunities for the truth to come in for you. Okay, now I just want a little bit of outside divine guidance. So from a higher power, higher source, angels, guides, your higher self, whatever it is that you feel in alignment with, the universe, I want you to just open yourself up to that, asking for this divine guidance, for a little extra guidance to show where it is that we are going. Where it's not just where we're going, but it's just, it's just what we need to know, just a little divine nudge. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. We have the Two of Cups. I'm feeling a lot of cards over here. I'm not going to lie. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And I was just going to do 3, but I'm feeling quite a lot. Okay. All right. We're going for the ones that are calling. So this is what we're doing. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Magician reversed. Here we are. So starting with our Seven of Cups reversed. And the Seven of Cups reversed is telling me if you are distracting yourself a lot, if you're getting into your imagination and you're playing things out in your head, you're living in the past, you're living in the future, you're imagining it all the way through, you're getting your emotions from a space that is not in the here and now, not in this present moment, but from some other time or space. Pull yourself back to the present. Let yourself come back to the here and now. Now, our Nine of Wands, which actually was not the next card we pulled. The next card we pulled was the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is, I love pulling this. It's saying, hey, there is someone for you, and it's going to be really good, and it's going to feel like you are standing toe to toe, that you are equals, that you are seen, that you are known, that you truly listen to each other, you truly love each other. It is a shared and equal value. Let yourself lean into that. Just let yourself lean into that. Dissolve any disbelief that exists. Let yourself know that it is there for you, and it is a real front and center staple for what is being called to you right now. You are protected in so many ways, because beautiful things have already been ascribed to you, have been assigned to you. The Two of Pentacles reversed is telling me that you might need to really focus your energy. If things are getting off course, if you feel like there are too many things going on and you can't really get a grasp on it, if you feel like you're running hot and cold, if you feel like one moment like, yes, I really want to move forward with this connection, yes, I really want to, and then the next minute you're like, no, I don't, I'm Four of Cups, I've got enough, I don't want this, I don't have the space and room for this. You might need to let yourself really focus and pull off of that up and down energy, pulling off of that sort of juggling feeling of going back and forth. It's exhausting. And this card is saying, hey, I think you might need to lay off of that a little bit and just let yourself sort of rest into it a little bit. Let yourself have that Eight of Wands, which is that, over down under here, that leaning in, going with the flow, just letting it take care of you. It doesn't have to be a struggle. Okay, so then we had the Magician reversed. And the Magician reversed is telling me that something that you've been trying to manifest has not been coming out the way that you want it to. And the feeling here for me is that you're not taking action with all of the tools that you have. That you have the full array of tools in front of you, but you have to use every single one in order to manifest this thing. You need every tool at your disposal. You can't just use one tool. You can't just use your sword. You can't just use your emotions. It has to be everything. You have to really let yourself grab a hold of everything you have to manifest this. But the potential to manifest it exists right now. That is what this card is coming up and saying from your guides. Now, the Nine of Wands popping in and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Nine of Wands, I feel like this is a little like a head nod from higher power that's saying, I know you've been hurt. Boy, you've been through it. You got knocked over the head. But we see you standing up. We see you getting back in this. This is not over. This is not the end of your journey. The best times of your life are not behind you. You're still in a healing space. You are healing. You're not your fullest power. This is not the apex of what's going to happen for you. This is just a space along the journey. It is a space along the path. Yeah, you fell off the cliff. That really hurt, but here we go. We're standing back up and we're getting back in. Now we also have the Knight of Pentacles here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm feeling like there is help here for you. And it is soft help. I think this is help you have not recognized, that you have not seen. This could be a romantic energy here. Somebody who is, ardently and avidly admiring you from afar, who's just sort of coming in. But this also could be just what you need to move you forward right now. That there is someone who is consistent, someone who does have this showing upness, someone who sees the value in you, who's really underrated, who is really underrated by everyone and is a little hard to see. It's softer entry, a little hard to see, but they have this protector energy. They want to protect you. They want to help you. They want to help move you forward. Look for that person. Look for that person. Turn around and look for that person. See if you have any intuitive hits that come up for that person right now and write those down. I would write down any intuitive hits that are coming up for you right now. I feel like there's a lot here. And I would just scribble it down as fast as you can. Write it down right now if you can. Also, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It means the world to me and to the team. And like this video if you liked this video. And let's go ahead. Can we drop below? Oh my. Can we drop below? Oh, I want to drop so many things for you. But I think, how do we put all of the tools of turning something around to manifest, to be in the space that you really want to be in? I think you deserve something just lovely. Let's do that, and that will represent every good thing here, and that will also represent you moving forward, and it will represent using all of the tools. Something beautiful. Let's do your favorite flower, or your favorite emoji that feels beautiful, like the sunshine or something, but I'm going to say your favorite flower for now. I have loved this, and I am supporting your fierce, smart, intelligent, amazing, risk-taking at times energy that you have. You have so much goodness coming towards you. There is so much potential here for you to unlock yourself into a new space. And I'm very excited to hear if that's something that resonates with you, that you want to move forward into, or if this didn't feel like it was reading your energy. I would love any comments that you have below if you feel vulnerable enough to share. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. I'm going to see your precious self again very soon. Mwah. Mia.